So hey guys, welcome back. It is San here at the Style Ward. Welcome if you're new. Today's video is it's more about hair and makeup. So it's pretty much, I'm going to show you my everyday go-to hairstyle, natural hairstyle, because of course I rock my natural hair. And I'm also going to show you my everyday makeup items and my sort of everyday makeup look. I say sort of because there's no baking of the face, no contouring, no powder, no concealer, nothing. It's just basic ingredients, basic makeup, everyday go-to makeup. Now, if I were to be going somewhere and I wanted to look a little bit more polished, like, you know, to cover up any slight blemishes here and there on my face, then I would apply some foundation that I have. Anyway, we won't be doing that because today is an everyday type of makeup look. So let's get started. Let's start on the hair because it is the most challenging of them all. So here's my favorite go-to hairstyle, natural hairstyle. It's really simple, you know, because you're on the go. You're not going anywhere super special or fancy. You're just, you know, going about your day. Even if you were going to work, this is like an everyday go to work type of hairstyle as well. It's suitable for an office environment. So yeah. So, you know, as you know, when it comes to us natural, we do our style prep methods. I call them style preparation method, prep short for preparation. So style preparation method is what I call them, and they range from doing Bantu knots. Well, for me, I'm just letting you know what I do. They're Bantu knots or two-strand twist or French twist or cornrows or braids, and essentially I just part my hair in half like this and braid it going back this way. The same thing I do if I French twist it. I French twist it going backward in two. If I want more volume, then I'll make smaller, you know, rows of braids or twists going backward. But for the most part, the half, you know, on one side, half on this side works for me. And there's a reason for each of those style prep method. Like, say if I want, oh, I didn't mention the braiding as well, which is the plaiting, which you take 3 strands of your hair and you plait them singularly. You could do that as well. I seldomly ever do it that way. I mostly do Bantu knots and the braiding going backwards or 2-strand twist. And here are the, if I do choose to do one of those, is because each of those give you a different type of curl, pattern or texture or length or not. So if I want to transform my longer hair into a shorter pixie type of fro, as I call it, I would do a Bantu knot or 2-strand twist, okay, because that will shorten my hair if I don't stretch the 2-strand twist and pin them. But if I wanted to create, like, take my hair from long to short and create a pixie fro, I would do preferably the Bantu knots, and second, either the 2-strand twist. And I can achieve a shorter, curly pixie fro. If I want my hair to be stretched, where I can get a longer type of hairstyle, like, you know, where I do my Sonia Louise, as I call it, because it's such a me type of hairstyle, then I would do cornrows. I would braid my hair. And when I wake up in the morning, unravel it, my hair would be elongated. I would have more length and length retention than not. I'll see a bit more the trueness to the length of my hair than not. So this is what I achieve, or us naturals achieve, when we use those various different types of, as I call them, style preparation method. Hope that wasn't confusing. If you don't understand, just leave a question in the comment section below and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. But that's how it works for me. If I braid my hair, I get a different type of curl pattern, or even a looser, or or more tight. So it all depends on the look that you're going for, the style that you're going for in the morning when you get up to get yourself ready for the day. So anyway, given that today I'm doing what I call my go-to hairstyle, and that's pretty much my, what do you call it? I call it the slickster. So all it really entails is for me to really put my hair, slick it down into a ponytail. And for us naturals, that can be a little bit more challenging than for those people with the more European bone straight type of hair, because it's already straight, so it's going to be easy to lay flat. For us naturals, we got some coils and curls and spirals and whatnot, so it's going to take a little bit more extra something to get it to lay flat than not. So you may need water, you may need gel, you may need some sort of setting or styling cream or lotion. For one, I tend to just normally just use brush and a comb, and it works for me, and hairpins. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. If I find it necessary to use some sort of product, then I'll use one of my DIY stuff that I make myself. So there's several ways to do the slickster. You can do a middle part slickster, as I like to do mostly, or you can do a side part slickster where you you have the part on the side here and you slick it this way, or you don't do any part at all and you just do a regular no part slickster. So I'm going to do the part in the middle. I've already moisturized my hair. Now I just need to smooth it out so I can get it to wrap into a slickster ponytail. So I'm just taking the detangler brush. I got this one from Forever 21. It's so nice because the combs, the teeth of the brush aren't going anywhere. Unlike the other ones that are embedded into that plastic silicone like base, it just tend to lift up and complicate things. Anyway, so that's why I had gotten that one, even though I had one similar to it, and you'll see what I mean here. Here's the one that I have. See, it has the plastic thing that is attached to it, and this part comes out because it's glued in there, and it comes out when too much pressure is applied. So the other one is done differently, where it's in there, it's not going anywhere. Alright, so I use both the detangler brush and I use a regular boar bristle brush to smooth, and I only use this brush for smoothing my hair. I do not use it otherwise because it will damage our type of hair. Don't ever try to detangle your hair with this brush. It's not meant for detangling. It's meant specifically for smoothing the hair. It is not a detangler. So, alright, so I'm pretty much almost there. Alright, just get a little music on while I get this all together.
Hey there, this This is Chris.
And this is Gary.
And we're with the Paperless Agent. And if you sell real estate, you know one of the biggest...
No thanks, jeez. They're so intrusive with these commercials on YouTube nowadays. It's annoying. Okay, so guys, I am not this whole, you know, slaying the edge type of woman. You see tons of girls on YouTube and Instagram do. I don't find it necessary. My edges are perfectly fine the way they are. I don't need to add any extra design, and you know, I just think it's not necessary. So it looks just fine as is. And so there you go. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I got this slickster all slicked into place, and from front, there it is. Those are just my the curls in my hair kind of sticking up right there. Okay, so that's the side, and there's the back. And now I'm going to do my makeup, but I've found these, I love these really chunky headbands, and I start to add something more to them now. I could do the headband, which I really like the look that it gives. It just makes it look even more polished, adds a little something more to it. I could take it even further and add this hair clip to it, just to add a little bit more pizzazz to it. I could do it behind the headband, there it is, or I could put it in front of the headband. So there, and it just gives it a different look. I'm gonna not put in the hair clips today because I'm going for that more simplified look. Nothing too special, nothing too fancy, because this is my everyday thing. So this headband goes with like everything, it seems. I've worn it with almost every single outfit I've put on since I bought it, and it's just such a nice addition to my hairstyle. Yeah, it just give it a little something more, you know. So okay, so that is that. The only thing I do like to do these little side spindles, I call them, just to add a little something more to my hairstyle and my face. And now let's move on to my everyday makeup look. What are those? So, my everyday makeup items are just really three things, guys. So, it's my eyeliner pencil, and this one is from this brand called Nefertari, and these are all non-toxic products. This and then a mascara wand, and this is from Pacifica Naturals. This is their Stellar Glaze Length and Strength Mineral Mascara, and then a lippy of some sort, whether it's a lip balm, lip gloss, or lipstick. I have these are the only three. These are my three go-to makeup items on a regular everyday basis. So this gives me that everyday makeup look that I go for. I don't feel the need to put on powder or foundation on my skin. I'm more about skincare rather than trying to cover flaws. I'm more into taking care of my skin's health than trying to hide blemishes with it, or to take care of your skin where you don't need to wear makeup. So that's more important to me than powder and concealer and highlighters and you name it. I just think it's a little too much. Too much. All right, so let's get into it. But if you do want to, by all means, go ahead. Do what you must. To each its own in that type of understanding. But this is me, and this is what I prefer to do. I'm not knocking anyone who wear tons of makeup. I'm just not that person. That's not for me. All right, so the first thing I do is apply the eyeliner, and it needs a bit of a sharpen. So let's do that. So I'm gonna apply my eyeliner first because they say you're supposed to do that. Otherwise, you wind up messing up your mascara trying to apply it afterwards. And I just do a regular, sort of winged out eyeliner look on my bottom lash, my bottom lid, I should say. And then I go in with the mascara wand to tame the wild beast, because my eyelashes are super wild. They're a tangly mess. So you won't even see that I have eyelashes unless I straighten them out with a mascara of some sort, because otherwise they're just wild and tangled into each other and curled into each other, and yeah. So this gives a bit more definition to the eye, and that's really all you need when it comes to makeup. You just really need to accentuate your features. Those are the main ones are your eyes and your lips. And that's pretty much it. So, but again, some people take it further and they go the extra mile and they contour your cheekbones, your nose bones, and to have a slimmer looking face and slimmer looking nose and more narrowed chin line or jawline, and you name it. And to look more brighter, more glowy, and I think if you take care of your skin, all of that comes naturally, and then we don't need to do all of the extra bits, which then becomes excessive on your skin. And then, to me, it just really ruins your skin over time. So anyway, I am not shunning it. I'm just saying I will only wear it if I'm going somewhere special and I just want a more flawless finish. Then I would use my foundation, and that's about all I'll use actually, because that's all I even have. So yeah, so the eye is done. So now on to the lip, and I'm using this Mineral Fusion. It's a lip tint gloss. This is a brown color. I'm not sure what it's called. It doesn't even, oh, it's called Adorn. So Sheer Moisture Lip Tint in the color Adorn. It's that chocolatey brown color. So it gives also that very natural looking, in keeping with that natural, you know, sort of makeup look. This brown is a neutral. And there, and I'm done. That's it. Voila. You know, that's all I need to do. I don't need to go do anything more to my face. I don't find it necessary. I'm not knocking anyone who does do that. But again, this is me. This is what I like, and this is what I do and stick to. Unless I feel like doing otherwise. Again, it would require a special occasion for me to do so. But that's it. And eye makeup is done. Mascara, eyeliner, lipstick. Some days I will put on some eyeshadow as well. But again, if it's just a regular everyday thing, I don't find that necessary. But if I were to, I can put on some neutrals. I mean, I could show you that. And if I wanted to, like, you know, beef up my eyebrows even more, I can do that to look even a little bit more polished. So I can take this very charcoaly color here. It's a mineral powder by Dr. Hashka eye and brow palette. So it works both for your eyebrow and as an eyeshadow. So I'm going to feather out and kind of fill out more my eyebrows. I'm going to make them look much thicker. As you can see, I just take this very more angled part of the brush. There you go, versus this fluffy side. So I use the more angled side. And I just push my eyebrows upward and out, and to create that feathered look where it looks much thicker and full. As you can see the difference. It looks much higher, much more angled than the other one. And that gives it a little bit more of a polished finish. So let's do that to this side as well. And you'll think I went and got my eyebrows arched, but I didn't. I just applied a little funky technique I call the feather stroke. Feather stroke out, and voila. I got thicker looking and more arched looking eyebrows that I didn't have before. Just a little trick of the eye. Trompe l'oeil. That's a design terminology, but we can use it here in this scenario where it fits perfectly. And that's that. And look, I look like I've went and got my eyebrows done profesh, but I didn't. And just a little trick, and that's all it took. And a few strokes of a little brush and some mineral powder, and we're all set. Now again, if I wanted to apply some eyeshadow in keeping with an everyday makeup type of look, I would take my neutrals for sure, and I would go in and just put these very neutral colors on, because this sort of look will go with anything that you wear. Is understated, suits any type of environment, business or not. So you are fully prepared for whatever. And I can just continue that on there, and I just go a little darker in shade in the middle here, but it's still in keeping with the neutrals. So I go light, dark, and then light, just to kind of highlight the brow bone area right underneath here. And this is a great way to outline your eyebrows as well, using a lighter color. And there you go. And you can't even tell I'm wearing any eyeshadows, but when I get up close and you're next to me in person, you can definitely see that. I have crappy camera devices, so do pardon at the moment. You can't really see anything, and lighting is terrible in here. I really need to get myself some equipment, but one day at a time. Bear with me, guys. So and that's it. We're all finished, and I have my go-to natural hairstyle that I call the slickster, aka the slickster. And I showed you what my go-to makeup items are. Again, let's repeat that. That's an eyeliner, a mascara, and a lippy of some sort. Again, whether it's a lip gloss, a lip tint, or a lipstick, doesn't matter. It all depends on, the look I'm going for that day. And I use all three of those to create this look, in the exception that I added some eyeshadow if you want it to go there. I just want to show you how you can still keep it natural and looking, as an everyday type of look. And just, dressed up my eyebrows, cleaned them up a bit and polished them up a bit, give them a bit more professional look than not. And yeah, and a nice neutral lippy. I mean, you can choose a more vibrant lippy if you want. It's all up to you, how you're feeling, what you're wearing, where you're going. It's just that for me. It has nothing to do with color, but more so the minimalism of the items that I use on a day-to-day basis, and that's it. So I get up, I wash my face in the morning with a cleanser, I tone it, I add moisturizer, and then I shower. Well, I do all of that in the shower. So I shower, wash my face, and I get out. I apply the toner and then my moisturizer, and I do my hair, and I get myself dressed up for the day, and that's that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope it's been helpful to show you that less is more at times. I find it more times than not. And you don't need a ton of stuff to look your best or to look amazing and feel amazing about yourself. It's just a little goes a long way. So keep that in mind, and I hope that what I shared here with you today has been helpful. And again, I do select more green or clean products to put in and on my body, from what I wash my hair with to what I moisturize my body with, and definitely any makeup and nail polish items that I use are all non-toxic, cruelty-free, and safe for us as people and the planet. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Comment. Feel free to ask questions. Leave a comment if you like about, anything that I've shared here with you today. And don't forget to subscribe. If you've come this far and watched this long, why not? You might as well. So, and hit the notification bell when you do subscribe so that you can be notified of whenever I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao, adios, au revoir, goodbye my loves. Oh, happy Friday!